almost broke my thing. Damn!
Please stop this madness.
Alright, so
Looks like everyone's gone.
we moved in.
Better head to the common room.
Damn, you overslept too, brother. You need to go ahead and try a little harder to get. I can't. I run fast as hell. Okay. You better stop. They bring back quick. Okay. I just walked right out of that. Okay. Hi, everybody. You overslept and
I
everything.
suppose some introductions are in order.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose.
What up, gangster?
No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still,
Sorry, bro.
impressive.
You know who I be?
Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
All right.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Got a little smug at the end, did he not? What's this?
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Who is?
Ugh, not going to move there, are
Imelda
you?
Reyes.
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Got your ass.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Okay.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely.
Hey.
Perhaps one of these
Spitting
days
game
I'll show
already?
you a
First
thing or
day?
two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
She was.
I really.
I don't know. She's kind of flirty, wasn't she?
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room,
Are you
I'm
blind?
guessing you're the new 5th year.
He is blind.
I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Right.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days
What a
here, though I
beast.
doubt you'll need it.
I feel like he's about to be strong as hell.
Thank you, Ominous.
feel it, bro.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine.
He seems
Don't
like
be a stranger.
just like very
Is the new
nonchalant.
5th year Slytherin in here?
Everybody here is so nice. Professor Weasley. Damn, I am sprinting up these stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall
Oh,
behind.
God, okay.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
What is it?
Here you are.
My grimoire? The controller's making noises to do this stuff that scared me. Oh my god, it's going crazy. I see my controller was... I don't know.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
That's lit.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
It's attached to my brain?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Bet.
This way.
Revelio.
Whoa, Professor, chill.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Can I not?
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
I just wanna, hold on, bro, hold on. Give me 1 second, Professor. Damn. I just wanna see if, okay, I can't open it. Okay, we're good, whatever. Stop walking. Okay, we're both walking.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide
Revelio.
can provide?
I understood. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. That's good. Lit. You unlock the field guide challenge. Progress towards completing challenge appears here. Okay. Okay. What is this? What do I have to do? Continue your first guide page, unlock new challenge. Okay. Rewards must be claimed for the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards. Okay. What is this?
Revelio.
Give me this.
Clever.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Oh, damn it.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. I want some new powers. Oh there. I didn't even say the word, bucko.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flue flame.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Central Hall. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where the students and professors live, and includes the house, common rooms, and Great Hall. Okay. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Okay. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Red flue flames reveal locations that have been undiscovered. Okay. So do I have to select the library? Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Rotate. You can fast travel to them. Okay. Somewhere I want to go? Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna walk.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
That's wild.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. is something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross
Revelio.
station.
Love this, man. It's so fun.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the charms? What is it? The defense? Let's see what this is.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
It's lit.
A mastery of Defense
I
Against the
keep saying
Dark
that's lit,
Arts
but-
is required for those who aspire to become
cool.
Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
All right.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak
Fig.
of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Let me get to training, man. I gotta get good. And they over here keeping
Good
me.
luck today.
Professor Weasley,
And
leave me
remember
alone.
to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
I will try.
And
Oh my God.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your...
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
My goodness.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I know snitch.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess happily.
I can't. It's talking. Okay. Okay, you can track your available quests from the map. Cool. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll track it down.
The map is enchanted to help you.
This will be incredible.
Guys, oh fucking K. Damn. Niggas don't give me a fucking chance. Let's talk more. Let's talk. Okay, so can I, if I'm going there, can I not just... Probably not, right? Oh. It's a grayed out. Oh, damn. Okay. class. Oh, hello. Alright, yo, this is our first quest. Stupefy!
Is that all you've got?
Tear these boys up.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She's flexing a
To the
dragon
wise, age
skeleton
matters very
on
little.
her ceiling.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Levioso.
Levioso.
This boy flex in front of everybody.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A person. If you want.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
Ooh.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We will start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
You sure you want
Time
this?
for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
wait.
Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
How's Protego?
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Tego. Complicates things.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso.
I do enjoy lively duel. Only students for this adept.
Come on, buddy.
Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy.
Oh, you got me?
How's the view? Protego. Stupefy. Rather good at this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or
fell off the
defend
table.
yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I knew he was snarky. I knew it.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it,
Miss Hackett, I
and
got
they
you.
must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with
He
a wand.
speaks like
Then
he's being
again,
sarcastic.
perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
He speaks like he's like not being serious.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know,
Will my answers make
you might be a
differences?
perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
I feel like the fighting would give
Excellent.
me experience. I don't
Knew
know.
I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
This
Good.
game reminds me of like
Pleasure chatting with
Bully
you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere
meets like
unsanctioned.
like a
We'll see if your performance today was
Skyrim or
sheer luck
something.
or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay, okay.
Till next time.
Peace out, home dog. Where's part of the class at? Is it up on this? Alright, we got one more class to go to. We're good. What's that?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Hi,
We
friends.
sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
So where are the black people at? There's one homegirl right there.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh, my other homegirl. What up, G?
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
I love how they're all
Have you met
from
Professor
different parts of the
Ronan
world. You can tell by the accents.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
No,
Do you
what's going on,
even
bro?
remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
I don't think anybody does. It's my first day in class. We got a test already?
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Accio.
Akio. Give me that shit.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Damn,
Well,
okay.
as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay. Wow. It's going well. This is going very well.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
What am I doing? Am I grabbing the ball and trying to... Okay.
Very simply, Accio on one of the... Splendid!
50.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles, excellent control there. Very good.
Give me a 50. Yeah.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Who won
Miss
it?
Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on
Is
up.
she in a different thing? Like, I'm Slytherin.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What thing? You're not in Slytherin. What are you in? You're in like that Phoenix or some shit, isn't it? I'm gonna knock hers off till I'm petty.
There we go.
Accio.
Did I give her 50?
Splendid!
Let us see this.
Alright, I think I can knock hers off.
Accio.
Shit.
Watch
Okay. Ain't no way.
Yes!
Oh, trying to be a hater. Damn!
Well done.
We both tied. Ah, no, I gotta go again.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Yeah. What did he just do? He put boxes?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Is there 20?
Be sharp.
Hit that box, hit that box, hit that box, hit that box.
There we go.
Accio.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Oh,
Excellent control there.
I thought, okay, she can knock that off so easily.
Here we go.
She might do it. She's gonna knock it off. Oh, she's not.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Okay, I just need to get, yeah. Oh, that was close.
Brilliant. Watch this.
Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay, we're just tying now.
Very good.
Damn. I didn't want to hit my own off. I'm trash. I'm allergic to winning, clearly.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched.
No.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear.
I'm not going to be
It's a lot to
cocky.
take in all at once.
I was about to be like,
To
homegirl.
put it lightly,
I tied you.
I remember how
Should've
I
beat
felt
me.
when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother
Ouagadougou.
received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Love that.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived
What were you
here.
using before?
Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
What did they use?
You can cast spells
Surely
without a
magic
wand.
is weaker?
Oh, yes.
Hell no, don't be rude.
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention
It's kinda
quite
sick.
convenient if one is without their wand.
I wanna
I
learn
must
that.
admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
For real.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Bye, friend.
Of course.
Hey,
A
Professor.
word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the
That boy
ordinary
got that
curriculum.
torture chamber behind him over
Expect
there.
to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Sounds good. Thank you, Professor. I'll learn as much as I can, as fast as I can.
Hello there.
Oh.
You're the new student, aren't you?
What's poppin', G?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
They talking about me?
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
They
My
really let
brother
you be
William would tell you not
either
to
be
be so
kind or
humble
like
and to trust
narcissistic,
your
which is crazy.
abilities.
I wonder how
Then
everybody would act
again,
if you
he
changed.
tends to be
If I
overconfident
went
with
like
his.
the narcissistic way.
Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Beginner's luck. Boy, I'm
Leviosa!
lucky. Leviosa, your ass.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
What are we doing, Professor?
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
Am I supposed to
In that
tell
regard,
her?
I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be
Do I get to craft it myself? I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Can I name
Perhaps
my wand?
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Yeah,
Excellent
pick the
choice.
homegirl.
Miss Onai
She's
is
a
one of
beast.
our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor
man, but
Rookwood's
Sebastian's the boy.
undesirables en route.
Should have picked Sebastian.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer? Alright. Okay, so... Okay, so they're already sending me there, right? Leave, come on.
Hello, looking for me?
Duh.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade.
Yes, ma'am.
You must be eager to have your own things again.
Yes.
And to see the village.
Yes.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes.
Reparo.
I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
What is a butterbeer?
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Whatever you please, man. Let's have some fun. Oh.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after
real.
being cooped up in ancient rooms.
Yeah, it must
Grave
be dusty
mistake
as
to
hell
take
in
it
there.
as an
I know your
elective
allergies go
class, believe
crazy.
me.
Can we fly? Are we running the whole way?
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Can I respond to that?
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh,
This
wait,
is
over
very
here.
nice. Oh, okay.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Oh, I got them. Gotta keep up. Damn. Damn.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them.
What the hell?
I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted
What is
nearby.
that? Give me that. Mushrooms.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
What's poppin', G?
Absolutely.
Likely already
Look
named
like
them
Gunner.
too.
Prance, Hoof, and
Alright, let's go.
Sugarfoot.
I'm collecting a lot
There
of
is
stuff.
much to see outside of the castle walls, not just
What else we
Hogsmeade.
got?
I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
Oh, these
Rumors
robes are
being
for
what
this.
they are about goblins
Okay.
and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And
Oh.
you can get any sweet you can imagine
Get
at
the butterbeer
Honeydukes.
later. I need my damn wand and
I
my
could
broom,
not choose
brother.
a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Okay.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A wand.
A new wand?
Yeah.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Thanks, ma'am. You're the best.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Where are you going? I really just want a wand. No, just... Oh my god, wait, hold on. Okay, wand. Okay, we're gonna go there. I'm right next to there. Wizard wear? Sir. Oh, it's right here. In my wand, buddy. Hello, sir.
Merlin's
Spin.
blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a...
I don't think we need to talk. I think someone get my wand, homeboy. Okay, so this is... Okay, wand...
How intriguing.
Ooh. Ooh. Nah, that's ugly. Honey brown?
Curious indeed.
Oh, I can change the... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me this white one then. Give me that. Some of that, maybe? I don't
How
know.
intriguing.
This is hard. Oh. Nah, I need some, like... Honestly, that's pretty drippy.
Curious indeed.
You think I know the difference, brother? Is anything changing?
How intriguing.
I don't know. I don't know the difference between any of that. Dragon here's thing that serves at the core of the wand, known for producing powerful magic. The hair of unicorn serves as the core of the wand, known for producing consistent magic. The feather of the phoenix, blah blah, range magic. Boy, we power. Come here, give me that.
A dragon heartstring
Yeah.
wand is most powerful. And what do you think?
I got the stick on me for real now. Miska Muska.
Extraordinary.
The way I smile, it kind of...
Another wand,
Kinda
another
smell like a
beginning of
villain
a
right
bright
there.
and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic.
Excited.
And the bond between
I'm
you
about to
and
be-
your wand
Ooh,
should
ooh,
only
ooh.
grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability
People
to
do
perceive
wands,
your
like,
intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
What's in there? I mean, his store open up his stuff? That's crazy.
Welcome to J. Pippin's
Hello, sir.
Potion.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank good.
I just need the potions. This is a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking. I just need to buy
What can I
potions.
do for you today?
Thank you. Recipe for potion that causes rocky film to develop on the consumer's skin, helping to protect from harm, healing. I need healing. I need both.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Damn,
Or
I'm broke.
Come
What
back
the
another
hell?
time if you're in a rush today.
Oh, I am broke. Oh.
Well, hello there.
Just stop, please. Just go. Just go. I don't need to talk about the lettuce you're selling.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
What the hell going on in there? What's poppin', Natty?
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Everybody step back. I got him. I got him. Who is?
Brought away from the building! Away from the village!
Oh, okay. Guess we're not fighting nobody. Damn! Oh, he took that whole building down. Ooh. I'll be on him now. Oh, I gotta dodge. My bad, dog. Damn. Oh, what do I do? I clearly can't do that.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Lumos.
Just trying to see if I can... Damn! Natty, get out the way!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more.
Yes, sir. Get your ass back, boy. This little ass head ain't doing nothing for me. I gotta back up. Oh! Yeah, I need to heal. I need to heal. Bro, I'm getting myself Millie rocked on. Sheesh! Damn, hit her, bro! Oh my god! I'm not even doing anything, bro!
Repel.
I'm getting shit on, bro. The low hits tear me up. Oh no, he broke my thing. Damn!
Please stop this madness.
Natty, I'm gonna need you to move out the way. Oh, I need to hit him. Behind the back, I'm going filthy on this boy. Oh, he killed me. He's about to kill me.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Oh.
Prepare.
That's the wrong one. Okay, bro. Watch out.
Leviosa.
I moved. That's crazy. I'm damn. Come on, girl. I need you to get up, little boy.
Leviosa.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Leviosa.
Ooh, help me, Daddy. Damn. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I was cold. I'm an anime antagonist. I know, hero.
Goodness. A second troll?
Right.
Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur.
Boy,
to
stop
be
saying it's
honest.
a blur. Just say you did it.
Beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
The hell is she doing, dog?